抱你的力量吧，希尔。不许你伤害希尔的朋友，和我一起战斗吧！是。颜色，安息吧，去吧，希尔，去守护我们的约定。
From this tenebrous artificial rift, creations known as sand servants were still emerging. There's no end to them, but this might be a good sign. Who knows if it has to do with the so-called fusion? The girl shifted her eyes to the rift that had allowed her to step into this place. Although extremely slow for the naked eye, there was no question that it was contracting. Yet here and now, there wasn't the only good news to her. Sila, why did you... Almost as soon as she looked at the rift, a girl walked out of it. I felt a long time has passed, so I'm worried you need to come back into the body. Not yet. How are things there? There were many berserk oracles wandering around, but I got rid of them. She looked at the rift again. Good to hear. I'll go help you as soon as I'm done here. Looks like it won't take me much time. Sila, are you still here? Great.
好了。
Did anything
发
happen?
生什么了吗？
Take it slow.
慢慢说。
How did I put it? It
怎么
isn't
说呢？
something
不
happened,
是发
but
生了什么，
nothing
而
happened.
是什么都没发生。
I've been looking for
我一
Berserk
直在寻找
oracles,
那些失
but
去
in the
理性的
process I
神士，
realized they
但
weren't
找着找
mindlessly
着却
running
突然
around
发
like I
现，
thought,
这
but
里
always
开始到处乱
bypassing
跑
a
的他们，
specific area.
其实总是在绕开一片固定的区域。
So that's
原
what
来
you
是这
mean
个什么都
by
没发
nothing
生。
happened. Wait,
等等，
you were forced to stay
我
here
被
and I
迫一直
was
留在这
chasing
里，
those oracles
而我
all
则一直
over.
跟着那些
Could
神
it
士跑
be
来
they
跑
were
去。
intentionally
会
luring
不
us
会
away from
他们原本
something?
就是想用自己做诱饵，来让我们忽略些什
Are
么
you
呢？
saying we
你
got
是说
distracted by
我们
them?
反而被这些家伙调虎离山了？
Where's
你说
this
的地方在
place?
哪里？
Let's go there
我们这
now.
就过去看看。 拜托了，另一个我真拿你没办法。安息吧。你逃不掉了。要当希尔的玩具吗？安息，拥抱你的力量吧，希尔。来玩捉迷藏吧。好好取悦我吧。我不许你伤害希尔，和我一起战斗吧。是是是。好高！这些颜料要心怀感激的收下哦。你逃不掉了。安息吧。去吧，希尔，去守护我们的约定。
So, after a short discussion, the two Silas once again return to where all stories began, the top of the tower. Here, the sages would once again comfort the spirits and keep this world alive. After experiencing many challenges, the girls had grown very familiar with this responsibility. But this time, the situation was slightly different. After all, only by fully fusing their strength could the true power of a sage be unleashed to stabilize the two worlds. In other words, they intended to try to recover their original appearances while silently comforting the spirits. Sila, are you ready? Shall we begin? Well, it's fine for me. But Sila, are you alright? It has been a very long time since we switched bodies. It's difficult to even maintain stability in your current state, right? Let's switch positions for safety's sake. You take the lead instead, alright? Don't worry, Sila, I can handle it, and it's safer like this. If this attempt goes smoothly, I may be able to restore stability and get us back our original appearances. The clock is ticking. Sa may be hiding in a dark corner watching us right now. We have to act before she notices. So just concentrate on comforting the spirits as you always do. You don't have to worry about me. It's not that she couldn't understand her other self. After all, they were born as two sides of the same coin. However, she hoped that her other self could live her own carefree life. The vast ocean, blooming flowers, radiant sunlight. She hoped her other self could fully enjoy this beautiful world. However, compared to freedom, her other self was clearly more used to their existing relationship. At this moment, she was looking at her with concern, and a worried expression was visible on her slightly faded face. Sila. I'm alright. I don't mean to worry you.
这明明是个重要的关头，
This is
我
an
究竟在
important
想些什么
moment,
呀？
so what am I thinking about?
没关系的，
It's
总有
fine.
一天，我
Someday
们会从
we'll
习
be
惯之中
released
释
from
放，
our habits,
发现真正的自
discover our
己，
true
找到真
self,
正的愿
and
望。
realize our true desires.
现在，
For now,
先集中
let's
注意力，
focus and
完成好
complete
这
the
次
special
特殊的慰
rite.
灵吧。不是为了其他人，而
For
是
no one else
为了
but
希尔。
Sila. With the power of the new sage, the white tower shined brightly once more, just like a divine revelation. Sila felt warmth spread through her body as if it was cleansing her soul. Her body was embraced by a warm and gentle energy, and the discomfort from being expelled from her body vanished that very moment. Even if she could not rescue the collapsing world, Sila still lit the brightest light for her. So, underneath that light, the girls were finally able to return to their inner world.
总算回到了这
Finally
里。
back.
可是，
But where's
希尔呢？
Sila? Don't
难
tell
道说
me.
不？
No,
她
she's
一定就在
definitely
这里。
here. I know
我
it.
知道，因
Because
为我就是她的另一面。
I'm her other side.
希尔，
Is that
是
you,
你吗？
Sila?
果然，无论什么
Sure
时候，
enough,
希尔都
Sila
能第一
knows
时间
just
注意
where I
到我
am
呢。
at all times.
某人就未
Unlike
必了。
you, if no
若
one
不是有
said
人提
anything,
醒，
you wouldn't
肯
have
定想不到
realized
另一
that
个
your
自
other
己也
self
能成
can
为慰灵的
also
对象
be
吧
a？ spirit comforting's target,
可
huh?
是，之前我
But
们还
we
要
still
尽全力
have
履
to
行贤
do
者
our
的职
best to
责，
fulfill
保
our
护大
duties
家。
as a sage and protect everyone.
我开玩
I
笑的，
was just
你
joking.
别认真
Don't
啊！
take it too seriously.
啊，是这样吗？
Really? Well
那
then, let's
让我们一
complete
起
the
完
last
成慰灵的
step
最后一
and make
步，
you whole
尽
as
快将
soon
你的
as
存在补足
possible.
吧。哼，真
You're
拿你没办
hopeless.
法。就是这里了，
It's
慰
here,
灵的终点，
the end of the rite.
让我们再
Let's
度成
become
为
a
完整
whole
的希尔
Sila
吧。
once more.
哎呀，还是这
This
样的状
state
态
is
最
the
让人省
best.
心。等等，我
Wait,
还
I
没
haven't. She took her hand gently and gave her other self a soft smile.
希尔，我回来了，
I'm
一
back.
起
And
欢迎回来。
welcome back. Yeah. After a short yet warm moment, Sila let go of her other self's hand.
走吧。
Come on,
是啊
Sila, let's
让我们
return
回
to
归现实吧。
reality.
等一下，
Wait.
可是我们还要去帮
But
助
we
绮罗
have to
前辈
go
呀。
to help
话虽如
Shiguri.
此，但只有
Maybe,
在
but
这
this
里
is the
我们
only
才可以好
place
好
we
的
can
对话
have a
吧，
nice conversation,
不会
right?
被碍眼的
And
旁
we
听者
won't be
打扰。
disturbed by any annoying beings. Upon realizing what her other self was implying, Sila became serious.
希儿，你有什么
Sila,
发现
did you
吗？
notice something?
我
I
只
was
是在
just
想，
thinking.
最大
I'm the
限度地放大
authority
高
of the
塔贤
Tower
者的
Sage to
全
the
能，
max
充
level
当
to
计划的稳
stabilize
定
the
器。
plan. It
似
sounds
乎我
like
们的
our
任务
mission
仅
is
仅只
just
是
to
争
buy
取时
time.
间。
But
但
now that the
在
bubble
世界泡的
universe
融合已经无法
fusion
扭转的
is
现在，
irreversible,
我们
what
要
kind
争
of
取的
time are we
究竟
buying?
是什么时间？最大
What
限
does
度的
she
放
mean
大
by
就在暗示
amping
什
to the
么？
max level?
的
The
确，
mission Prometheus
普罗
gave
米修
us
斯分
isn't
配给
any
我们的
different
任
from
务，
putting
对
us
我
on
们而言
standby.
几乎等同于原地待命。这显
How
然
that
和现
makes
在的情
sense
势相
given
当
what's
脱
going
节，
on.
对吧？
Considering the
再加
omniscient
上那个
thing,
全知
she
的
must
推
have
测，
assigned this mission to
他分
us
配给
for
我
some
们
other
任务，
reasons.
一定另有所指。但
Then what are the
是什么呢？
reasons? They fell silent for some time. Wait, what if we
是我将他
consider
的话
it
反
in
过来听呢？
reverse?
啊？在这样紧
With
急
how
的
urgent
形
the
势下，
situation
即便
is,
是为了迷惑敌
Prometheus
人，
wouldn't just
普
make
罗
up
米
a
修斯一定
strategy,
不会
even
信
if
口
it
胡
is to
说，编
confuse
造
the
战术。
enemy.
那
If
么，
we assume her
假定
plan
他
is
的计划
real,
都是真
then
实的，
from the previous
按之
analysis,
前的分
everyone's
析，
mission
大家需要
includes
完成的
becoming
任务
Hershers
就
and
包
buying
含了
time.
成为绿者和争取时间。所以，
Now that the
在世界
collapse
的
of the
崩溃似
world
乎无
looks
法避免的
guaranteed,
情况
the
下，
only reason
需要
we
由我
need
们
to
争
buy
取时
time
间的就只
is
剩下了
because of Sa.
你是
Are you
说
saying that
普罗
Promise
米修斯的真
actually
正指
wants
示是
Shiguri and
让我
us
们
to
和绮罗前辈
simultaneously
在同一
attempt to
时间
become
尝试成为
Hershers,
绿者，
and it's
而绮
Shiguri's
罗前辈
job to
才是负责
confuse
迷
Sa
惑
and
苏，
buy us
为我们
time?
争取时间的人？不
What
然，
else would
我实在
Prometheus
想象不
assign
出普罗
missions
米修
like
斯这
that?
样分配任务的理由。如
If
果扭转
becoming
眼
the
前局面
Hersher
的
is
唯
the
一方
only
式
way
是
to
成为
turn the
绿者，
situation around,
那么
then everyone who
所
has
有
a
可能
chance
成
to
为绿者的
do
成员
that should give it a
都应该
shot.
进行尝试才对。绿
Being a
者
Hersher,
是
is
我
that a
们也可
power
以
we
驾
can
驭的力量
control?
吗？
For the longest time, the girls considered Hershers to be powerful beings beyond their reach. Branya, Diana, May, Mr. Young, Hersher of sentience. They had always been looked after by Hershers, but never imagined that she too would one day become one.
况且，
Besides, if we
如果我
really
们真的
become
成为了
Hershers
苏
under
体系下的
Sa,
绿者，
even if
就算普罗
Prometheus
米
think
修
it's
斯
worth
认
the
为就值
risk,
得冒险。
will you and I
希
be
尔
able
和
to
我还能像
coexist
现在这样
peacefully in the
相
same
安无事的
body
共
as
享
we
同
do
一个身
now?
体吗？别
Don't be
怕，
afraid,
希尔，
Sila.
无论
We'll
变
be
成
the
什么样
same,
子，
no matter
我
what
们都是一
happens.
样的。
Their hearts had always been one. So long as they remained together, they possessed the strength to face any danger. The girls always believed that. You're
你说的
right.
没错，
Instead of
比
staying
起手
here
足无措的留在
helplessly,
这里，
so long as
只
it
要
can
能增加
increase
我
our
们面对
chance
苏的
against
胜
Sa,
算，
we
无
should
论
try
什么样的
whatever
方
we
法，
can.
我们都应该尝试一下。只不过，
However, if that's the
如果是
case,
这样，
Shiguri is
绮
going to
罗
find
前辈的处
herself in
境就
serious
变得相当危
trouble.
险了。即使所有
Even
的力
Sa
量
really can't
真的
compare
不
to
及中音之间
1/10
的
of
十
the
分之
cocoon of
一。
finality.
绮罗
I
前
hope
辈，
you're safe,
请一定要平安无事
Kira-senpai.
啊！
Meanwhile, Shiguri Kira had begun attempting to transform into a Hersher. However, in her current state, it wasn't safe for her at all. She was staring into the void as if something existed there. And there was a rare expression of fear on her face. Is this a
开什么
joke?
玩笑？
Why are there two of me? happened to Shigure Kira? No one knew. She just fell into an abnormal mental state without even suffering any external influence. Needless to say, her mind was very easily influenced by the outside world, delicate and weak, quite like an idol. Perhaps it was a challenge that must be overcome to become a Hersher. Or perhaps it was always a part of their plan. It mattered not, as time was the best touchstone. It would restore the truth for us. And perhaps it wouldn't hurt to take a look at something more interesting. While her companions went off on their own missions, Prometheus had taken action too. She hadn't told everyone about her plan, so what choice would she be making? This place will do. As Prometheus activated the module which had slumbered for 50,000 real-world years, the space secluded from the fusion was immediately torn open before her. Endless white filled the world. A moment later, Prometheus entered a place that perhaps only she could enter. World Origin. Done.
成功了。
Although it's her first time in the space, she was able to immediately recognize what was before her. They were SAS roots, rooted in the bubble universe. They could also be considered as the world's cocoon. And in the near future, she would create an imaginary renormalization group and transform into one of thousands of SAS consciousness, if those really existed. That was her third plan, which she had yet to reveal. Just like number 17 in the proper world, I shall intervene in the system in the form of the will of Honkai and give birth to Hershers. So far, its size really cannot compare to 1/10 of the cocoon of finality. So, I should be able to obtain a higher level of access and directly designate the Hersher's authority and ownership, and give the new Hersher absolute freedom. To start off, the most suitable Hersher authority for the current situation should be: one could not step into the same river twice, but the river flowed eternally. This time, as a drifter through the bubble universe, she imitated her former self and stepped into a similar torrent of destiny.